Hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCalsabre here with APBA, Detroit Tiger information. That's just I call my preparation video for the 2024 APBA Vegas tournament. And so I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I picked out. I'm going to show you some of the requirements, and then I'll get your thoughts on it. So let's go down to the table and see what I've got going. Okay, like it says, the 2024 Las Vegas APBA Championship. It's Tuesday, starting the 23rd and the 24th of July. Everybody's going to get to play 12 games, which is pretty normal for Chris White puts on the tournament, does a really good job with us. Each year he puts out different criteria what teams are eligible. This year he said any carded APBA team from 45 to 85 that played in the World Series will be eligible to play in this tournament. Well, when he did that, I immediately the same day contacted him and signed up for the 84 Tigers. I've played the 84 Tigers in Southern California tournament once and at Vegas once. And at Vegas, they brought me home a really nice second place trophy. Should have been first place, but they didn't. So I did pick the 84 Tigers. And I'm going to show you my Tigers and tell you some of the stuff that I have to do. I have to make up score sheets to go up there, plenty enough for whether I'm facing a DH or non-DH, because in this tournament the DHs are determined by the home team. So whoever's home that game can decide whether they want a DH or non-DH, so you never know what you're going to go up against. So I have the score sheets ready for the most part, so I don't have to waste a lot of time trying to figure it out and write them out. All right, so here's the Tigers we got going up there so far in my thoughts right now. All right, got Sweet Lou Whitaker leading off at second base. Why am I there? We go. I guess that's good enough. At second base, Alan Trammell batting second at short. Kurt Gibson in left, batting third. Lance Parrish is a cleanup man, hit 33 dingers that year, so maybe he can get hot in Vegas and carry the team. Chet Lemons, a center fielder. Last time I was in Vegas, this guy really was hot. Let's hope it happens again. Last time I was in Vegas with this team, let's say, but it's been 5 years, I think. Okay. Then we got Rupert Jones will be playing in left field. Darrell Evans playing first base. If he doesn't do too well, I can always bring him out, take him out. We got Larry Herndon. Larry Herndon is going to be the DH to start off in my tests. Howard Johnson, the third baseman. And was that 8 or 9? That's 9. Anyway, and I'll always have fielding 1. I'll always have 41 or more in there. Then on the bench, we got Garby. Castillo, backup catcher. He's fast. I could put him in for a pinch runner towards the end of the game if I needed it. Just got to keep him handy. Here's Bergman. He's the backup first baseman. Had a good hitting season, 273. Not a lot of power like Evans has. Here's Brookins. He's fast. Can be a pinch runner, but he also plays third, short, and second. Got to have backups for those positions because guys can get injured. But the injury only counts for that particular game. It's like he just got dinged. He's back for the next game. Kuntz, a backup outfielder. Grubb, a backup outfielder. Baker, a backup shortstop. And then we're going to get to my pitching core. This is a 3-man rotation up there. And so my core is going to be Morris. With everybody playing 12 games, every pitcher is going to get to pitch 3. Okay? And then you can change the pitching rotation if you go into the playoffs the second day. As you can see, Morris is fast. He's a B2YZ. Does a good job. Got Dan Petrie. He's a little slow on the foot, but he's still a B2YZ. Then my third starter is Milt Wilcox. He's only a C, but he is still a 2 OIZ. Those Z's come in handy in those tournaments at times. All right. My ace in the bullpen is Willie Hernandez as an A. I'm sure he'll get a lot of work in the late innings. They're restricted to how many. There's a restriction on when the starters can come out. There's also a restriction on how long a reliever can pitch. It's in the rules. Okay, and then we got Aurelio Lopez, who's a BY. I forgot to say what he was. He's a YZ or XZ. He's a Y. And then we go to our C's. We got Shearer, who's a YZ. That Z is handy in the end of a game when you need it. Here's another Y. He's a C plus or C. And then we're going to get to the D's, and they are not going to be getting much time play up there. So, beside making the score sheets, I also have to make up a roster for every player on the team from that year. I go to baseballreference.com, and I have to extract the data and put it on what's called roster information sheets. That it has everything that the guy did during that year, and it also tells you got to say whether he's a J0, 1, 2, 3, or 4. All right, because there are some restrictions. So beside that, I do what you call preliminary or preseason. All right. So I have picked out. Whoop! I got them in reverse order. Anyway, the first game that they're going to play against is going to be the 84 Padres. Then they're going to play the 61 Yankees. These are World Series teams from the other sets that I have. Then they're going to play the 61 Reds. There's 9 teams they're going to play. And then they're going to play the 68 Cardinals. Then they're going to play Denny McLain and the boys, their own Detroit Tigers from 68. That's going to be fun on this one. Then we're going to see the 2010 Giants, the 2010 Texas Rangers, 2017 Houston, and the 2017 Dodgers. What I forgot to mention on it, all these nice envelopes you see with all of this information on it and everything, these are made from Chris White. You can pick them out. Check them out on Facebook. And it's APBA envelopes and more, something like that. But his name is Chris White. Check him out. He does some really, really good stuff with envelopes, cards, baseball, football, whatever, you name it. And so, that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to record a couple of the games, not all of the games. I'm going to record a couple of the games and just let you know, like I'll do the first one against the Padres, and then maybe I'll do I'll do the 68 against its own Detroit team, just to have some fun, let you know how they're doing and what are my initial thoughts on what the lineup is going to be. So, thanks a lot for stopping by. Appreciate it. SoCalsabre saying take care of yourself out there. Be kind to each other. And this is still the 4th of July weekend, so have a good one and stay safe.